What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy GLW, man. I don't even know how to do all the, what I'm saying? But look, perfect way to start off the video, man. Be yourself, man. Be authentic, man. Do what you want to do. Listen, the more I lay back, the more things manifest. And we're talking about dating right now. We're talking about attraction. Uh, these women, man, listen, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna make it seem like you could just say anything. You know what I'm saying? You really can though, but hold on, where my shoe at? Grab my let me use this marker right now. But look, man, here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. Too many people pleasers, right? That's if I had to sum up the game in one slogan or term, I would say people pleasing. Why you think we like Donald Trump? Whether we don't like him or like him, we still accept him. We still embrace him because guess what? He's gonna be one way every time. So here's the thing. It's even in persuasion and things like that. Like you win people over by consistency or persistency, not really by them actually just liking you. Because remember, that would be a stroke of luck instead of it being actually them liking you. It would just be okay, they like you, but then they hate you. And it's gonna be the same thing. So you might as well just be yourself. But see, most people are out of practice, right, with being themselves. They don't have no practice. So the fucked up thing, right, is that women, they're gonna gauge you. Hold on, let me write this down. Women like to gauge you for authenticity. And so this is a test, right? They gauge you to see your balance, your standing, your footing as a man. If I say my favorite color is red, is he gonna change it to that color? If I say it's purple next week, is he gonna change it to that color? Right? And this happens very early on, right? That's why I love the concept of qualifying, right? I love the whole chessboard analogy and the whole PUA thing because it really helped me to quit. Um, it helped me to quit the side of me that was trying to like get something out of the interaction. Because as men, we always ask ourselves like, and this isn't to bash men because think about it. Like, and I know y'all could go up in your mind right now and really see this shit I'm about to say. It's been many times where I'm around a female, even since I was younger, and I'll be like, damn, I don't know if I really like her, A, or B. Maybe I do think, she's cute, but I had that same thought, like she cute as shit, but I know a lot of other guys in the school like her, but she on me, but I really don't really care for her too much. So basically, what I'm trying to say is we've been had high standards. We've been had a mindset of, you know, no matter how many other guys want her, like nowadays, guys want a female, and this is why men are more feminine, because guys would want Beyonce. I never thought Beyonce was fine. You feel me? But guys will want a female because other guys want a female. Like ask my bro, like that I grew up with, one day we watching TV, he like, yo, Beyonce, da da da. I'm like, yo, I don't see what you see, bro. Like, and that's real shit. But like, I know a lot of people like her, and that's what I said. I said, you know what, she's still Beyonce though. Like, you feel me? At the end of the day, like, she got a name, she got clout, and yeah, there's certain girls in high school that had clout that boosted their standing, their footing. Similar to like I just said about us. It's like and that's the thing about it, right? You do what you want when you popping. So a lot of these girls will be loud, they'll be cocky, and that'll be a turn on because just like Glorilla or Megan Thee Stallion, and it goes back to this fucking video about people pleasing. They had zero people pleasing in their bones. You see what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I'm saying. So understand that the less people pleasing you do, and this is simple mathematics. So if you feel like this isn't you and you're not good at this, just look at it from a total logical standpoint, 100%. You don't have to be perfect over by tomorrow, but just understand that the more I stop giving a fuck is going to literally pour in to my success life being. I hope this video not freezing up though. So understand this, man. Understand this. Simple mathematics. When I pull back, she's gonna chase. Now I know a lot of y'all thinking like, "What the fuck, Will? What are you talking about? If I pull back, I'm a loser. If I pull back, she gonna pull the fuck back." That may be true, right? But I'm telling y'all that through game, pulling back is more felt. See what I'm saying? So when you're not valued, and this is simple math. Anybody you don't value that don't come around you, you do not give a fuck. But if it's somebody like a pet, even a pet that you really develop some emotion for, when they pull back or they die or some shit, you gonna be like, damn, I miss, Rocco, or damn, I might name, if I get a dog, I might name him something. I don't know. I was thinking about something about nature, like back in the day, I'm like looking at names like Summer and shit like that. Like, yeah, I think I'm gonna name my dog Summer. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't even think that was one of the names, but I might do that. But yeah, shit like that. But just understand, man, like just like the saying, you never know what you got till it's gone. That really applies in the game. And so basically what I'm trying to say is like if and here's another thing, man. If you wanna have sex with a female, tell her that. If you wanna like get married or some shit, like you feel me, that's your prerogative. Like if you wanna move in with her, speak your piece. You see what I'm saying? If you wanna like whatever you want, the way you get better at literally saying it is by literally getting more women. Because, like I always tell y'all, it is a numbers game. And by going downtown, like today's Friday, I should be outside, but going downtown, going to the mall, going to the library, having hobbies, activities, and events, right? Hobbies, activities, events. You build that up, you create a schedule, go to the nearest dollar store, get a schedule, put it on your wall, and start to build a day by day, week by week, month by month type of activity. Like you become more active, doing things, right? Living. And what happens is that pullback, they feel that shit like some other shit, man, because it is some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Most guys, they don't have any value. They don't bring no value. And that's where we eat. You understand what I'm saying? We eat right there because first of all, if you look anything like me, you're already in the game. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you can't be ugly and do this shit. But number two, if you are just go get a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. You feel me? Be bare minimum with it. At least keep a haircut. That's all. And yeah. And then again, priorities, right? So this shit go hand in hand with the game because I would say that priorities is what they call that, looks, money, status, but at the same time, it's like it's I'll even go this far to say, look, looks, money, status is you got positive look, money, status, and you got negative look, money, status. Positive look, money, status is I'm about to clean my room, I'm about to get a edge up, I'm about to throw some shit on, I'm about to go to the where all the women are in the city, and I'm gonna post up and I'm gonna talk. That's positive logistics and looks, money, status. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna get a gym membership, I'm gonna do these things, but not so I get women. See what I'm saying? That's positive looks, money, status. Then the dark side of looks, money, status is when you feel like you're not good enough, even if the woman ain't fucking with you. So that's what I'm trying to say in this video. Like I built myself, even just by doing YouTube and shit like that. Like I could see the feedback in my spirit because I worked for something. You see what I'm saying? Like one of my videos just hit 1K. That's not a lot, but that's a lot to me. You see what I'm saying? Like life is really in your eye, your beholder. So it's like when it comes to people pleasing, it's like that shit is gonna always be there until it's gone, type shit. But I'm giving you some games so you could literally fight that shit because at the end of the day, like I said, when you're learning the game, which is another thing you're working for in life as a man, learning the game every day, I put a couple minutes aside. You feel me? I'm learning the game, right? So by me, I could give y'all some examples, but yeah, before I end the video, I'll give y'all like an example. So it's a girl I'm talking to right now, right? So I hit her up, talk to her, da da da, Facebook, right? Hit her up. Things go cool, right? She feeling me and everything. She tell me like, I'm really intrigued, da 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 da, right? It's like last week or some shit. And then we get to a point where she texts my phone, or I gave her my number, tell her hit me up. She texts my phone. So when women hit my phone, I typically say like, "Who is this?" Right? That's typically what y'all say too. Like, "Who the fuck is this? Who is this?" But I know that there's a demographic of women who gonna be like, "Oh, like type shit, like like how many women you got or some shit like that." So she basically was like, "Forget it, never mind," and all that shit. So I'm like, okay, I ain't even write her back. I don't think. Um, and that's what I'm saying. Like you do shit like that when you really out here talking to more women. You don't even really pay attention to whatever don't work, just don't work type shit. But what I found is that real confident men do double back, right? So what I'm trying to say on that is when you invest in something in life, whether it's a woman, a car, a job, YouTube, whatever it is, a real man does not waste his time. So sometimes he will double back. And it's not because he misses something in the past, but more so because again, the people pleasing bone is not in his body. So he's doing literally what he feel in the moment. So if I see a woman in my maybe I didn't unfriend her on Facebook or something, and she posts something or something and I see it, I may just be like, you know what? She ain't even let me get a chance to really talk to her. Like, you feel me? On some like, cause how you was feeling me that much, and then when just by me asking you who's that, who is this, you gonna go. So I literally inboxed her and told her that. I'm like, yo, I'm like, how you gonna cut me off just cause da 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 da? And she was like, a whole week went by. That was like last week, da 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 da. And now you're just hitting me up about this. And so I um just kept talking shit to her, like, yo, yeah, man, that's crazy. Cause I got a problem with that. Cause I'm literally just speaking my piece. Cause I was at the point with her where it's like, okay, she either gonna talk shit and get um unfriended, or she just gonna literally just see that I'm literally, you know, trying to see what's up type shit. Like, because that's some real shit, on my end, like, and this is just a real ego moment. Like, you don't always throw a woman right back in the water, and even when you do, sometimes you gonna run into her again, and the shit gonna work the next time. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said to her, we didn't get a chance to do anything because I basically was telling her like, I was like, damn, you need a guy who's like, basically like not out here mangling at all. You need him to be basically just waiting for you type shit. Like, you don't, I'm like, you act like I don't got other women like that I'm talking to. She was like, yeah, but you just don't got to make me feel like I'm just another hoe on your list, basically. And I was like, what I started thinking was like, damn, I didn't even know I made you feel like that just by asking who's this. But that's basically what I said. I was like, by just asking who's this, like, um, I basically was letting her know, like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't ask you who's this type shit. And guess what? Like, everything now is going back in that direction towards me crushing, because she basically see where the fuck I'm coming from as far as her trying to control guys. Basically, like, all I had to do was reiterate her brain cells to see that you're tripping if you let me go, because you should be feeling me the same way you was feeling me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm that nigga. You know what I mean? So, and the way I did that, which I would call that, what do we call that? I wouldn't even call it chasing or none of the shit I used to would think it was. It's basically just, I like, let me reiterate that. When I was younger, I wouldn't have thought that was chasing. It was just a person being persistent and trying to go after what he want. And that's still what it is today. But what I would say is that the way I'm doing it now is a little bit more confident. Because when I was younger, I didn't have a mouthpiece and didn't really know how to really express myself all the time. So a woman to still be grateful for it. Like, damn, he really trying. He must really like me. And I think that's how she feel right now. But it's like, that may be true. Like, I do think she cute, you feel me? And I do want to see what's up. But other than that though, like, you feel me? And this goes back to the point of people pleasing that I was saying. The game is making me stand out more because when I'm talking to her, I'm not kissing her ass. Because even though I doubled back as the man and I communicated as a man and I told her how I felt as a man, she respected it, it seems like. And she tried to like say some things about like her boyfriend, her baby daddy, and she just started doing little things. And I was like, yo, like, you feel me? I had to reframe that. I'm like, listen, I don't really. I said, it sound like you got a story, y'all got some history or something, but I don't want to hear about that. I don't care about that. I'm trying to talk about what's next type shit. But look, so that's what I'm saying. The game, like, that's called the reframing gambit. I'm reframing it. So like if we're playing chess, her putting me in checkmate would have been her getting me to chase her or validate. But me putting her in checkmate would have been me basically just ignoring the fact that you're trying to like get me to focus on some shit that like, cause what most women do to y'all, I'm gonna keep it a buck. They seduce y'all and they yield y'all into talking about shit that literally ruins the attraction. So what I did was I reframed it by letting her know that, hey, I'm not worried about that. You feel me? Yeah, I know y'all got some history or a story, but guess what? You know, I'm trying to focus on what's next. So I stayed in the present moment. I savored and saved the sexuality. Really, I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not about to talk about your baby daddy. I'm not about to talk about. You feel me? She started talking about because I said some shit like I said something like I must be hot. I said something like I was just basically bigging myself up, you know, talking that shit to her, and she basically was like, there's, I don't know because there's other guys. There's a lot of other guys who wanna. She said something like it's guys who like been chasing her for 15 years or some shit. I don't know, some weird shit like that, and I just laughed. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, obviously, if he been chasing you that long, you know, I said something like and he still don't know what make you tick. Da 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 da. Then he must, you know, I must be. I said some shit, bro. I don't. It's in my phone, but I'm using my phone to record this. But what I'm saying is, I was just talking that shit to her, bro. And what I'm trying to say is, she couldn't she couldn't I don't know, Tupac used this word fade me. She couldn't fade me. Like when I hear the word fade me, like she couldn't make me think of her highly, if that makes any sense. Like she couldn't do this with me because the game allowed me to do this with her. Even though I'm pursuing you, I'm still doing it like this. So so what that breaks their brain because they're like, well, if you're pursuing me, shouldn't you be under me? But it's not like that. You feel me? You could pursue a woman and still nag, tease. If I'm teasing you and he's chasing you and he don't know how to tease you, I already won. Cause if she when she's comparing me to all the guys that she got or that wants her, she's literally confused because she's like, they act like this. They're making it easier for me. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Because the game makes me not people please at all. Even if I'm a nice guy, naturally a nice guy, it makes it to where I'm prioritizing. Okay, because I'll hit her with a qualifier. I just hit her with that with one of the last messages I sent before I just started setting up the logistics, which I'm gonna make a video on that, yeah, maybe next. But yeah, so basically um I qualified her like, yeah, like what makes you different, you know what I'm saying? Like type shit, like what separates you type shit. I forget how I asked all these things because I literally in the moment asked them different than what I'm saying right now. But it's good to have a good qualifier that fits your character and your real genuine true life. Like so there might be some shit like, yeah, I'm really into the way it led to the qualifier was I said some shit that was flirty. It was about I'm trying to see what's up, you know, with you, like what's next type shit, like I just said. And that's when she said something like, please, you got six, don't you got like six other um biddies to go give your attention to or something like that. Which was a good sign. A lot of y'all might take that as a shit test or something, but it's just a little bit of a like testing your confidence a little bit, like to see if you're um because a lot of guys get thrown off. They're too sensitive. They don't realize the game. They can't see, they don't got vision, right? but game gives you quarterback vision. So it's like I'm able to look at that and be like, let me stay in the moment and not get butthurt about that, and let me just see that as more of a positive note. Because a woman not gonna text you. You got to look at the subtlety. Like she's not even gonna text you back if you're not doing the right thing. They're not even gonna give you no attention if you're not attention grabbing. Then you're not getting no attention. So when a woman texts you back, that's all the qualification you need to know that you're in the door. You know what I'm saying? So all you got to do is keep basically knock her off her feet with what the fuck you saying, and leading while doing that. So simultaneously saying some fly shit, but leading. And I'm about to end this video, but what I'm trying to say is that um the qualifier, when I do a good qualifier, it's gonna hit because it's gonna align with my true values. So like me, I'm into certain things. So I would literally say something like, you think you could keep up with a guy like me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been working on my, because what she said some shit about, I said, she said you got six other biddies, right? Then I said something like, I talked shit about the biddies. I was like, yeah, some of them not even on my level though. Like I said you winning that. I said some shit like you winning that race right now. That's why you got all my attention right now. Some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck. But then she said, I said something like they're not really on my level, and she was like, um, and remember that's game because at that moment I'm making her. Most women ain't ready because they don't know I'm about to make them feel special when they say some shit like that. They think, remember, they're comparing me to other guys, so they think that I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna either kiss their ass too much or it's gonna be like too nonchalant. But I'm saying some shit that's right in the middle, like. But what I'm saying is, at that point, she's like, so I'm on your level. Laugh my effing a off. That's what she literally said. So then I hit her back. I said, are you asking or telling? LOL. And then I said, then I threw the qualifier in there. See what I'm saying? Because now she's trying to validate to what I'm. Soon as a woman starts, look, soon as a woman see your value because you're talking that shit, she see that you're valuable. Soon as she start to basically look up to you or for your validation, then you start to qualify. That's how I kind of lead into the qualifying, because then it's like, oh, you say you on my level and whatnot, but like I've been working on this lately, or I've been into that lately, and I'll say some shit like, what's some what's something about you that I'll just say some shit, bro. I come You got to make your own qualifiers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Say some shit, and then she's gonna tell you like what Shorty said to me was her two best things was her smile and her personality. Now obviously I can make her break that down a little bit more and be more specific, but the fact that she even answered that lets the guy know, like, okay, shit, well, she's things are going the right way. You know what I'm saying? You can't keynote or touch your girl through the phone. I mean, obviously you could kiss me through the phone. You know what I'm saying? You could do some shit like that. You feel me? There is, in my opinion, ways to do keynote through the phone. I'm gonna probably make videos or products on that in the near future. But what I'm saying is that all of this shit is a lead up. Because right now, what I'm doing with her is I'm talking about logistics. So once I qualified her, once she told me what it was about her, I said some more fly shit. And then I said, have you ever been to blank, which is my area? And then once I do that, guess what? I'm basically about to set up that date. See how I'm saying? Like I typically set up the date by the third text message, but when I meet a female on terms of like Facebook or some other place where it's not like so, like it's not my regular routine, then I might just prolong it and flirt a little more, tease a little more, and make sure she really basically cooked. Basically, make sure she's marinated. Basically, like she's ready to go. Like doesn't mean she's like definitely trying to get crushed, because women are like catty. You never really know Like obviously you do know, but you don't know. What I'm trying to say. So you gotta always stimulate them. Basically, like I told you in the other video, I'm always flirting. You know, everything gotta have a little bit of razzle dazzle in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You always gotta come with that smile on your face. You always gotta come with that, just that spirit. You gotta have that spirit, man. You gotta come with a spirit of I'm game the fuck up. Like, you know, no matter what, win, lose, or draw. You know, I see Mike Tyson about to beat Jake Paul ass. You got, you know, any given day. That's the type of attitude you gotta have any day. My path, I'm rizzing you up. Not because I got to. What if I ain't love doing this shit? I wouldn't be doing this shit. Man, I really realized anything I do, I'm gonna really do. That's another thing with people please. If I say your personal life and shit that you conquer away from the woman is literally gonna be the same energy that is gonna be in the interactions with the women. So if you laid back in your personal life, you're probably gonna be laid back around women, which isn't a bad thing because being laid back is also, like I told you, it's a balance. Like being laid back means that I'm about to pounce on that ass. But being too, like, if you need it too much, then there's something off. And women just know. So it's like a balance in the middle. And you get that balance, like I just, you know, talking on Instagram with, you get that balance, really playing the game and repetition over and over. And it makes you make a good YouTube video. You don't fucking platform and hit 5K, 10K. That's only a couple look like everybody doing everybody. So it's like it's the rep that creates the reputation. So people pleasing, it's gonna always be until you basically is what I'm trying to say. Because it's not that I'm not a it's just that or winning the game fair and square with the game or just value the rules of being right. Like you know there because it's like the more you like, okay, well that's out of bounds. This is the what is on the line, then it's a 2. It's nothing I can do about basketball. I used to if I'm dribbling, I'm in if bro stepped out, my foot is on the line. Oh, it is what that shit. The game makes it to where you just man, like, things ain't player. Some things are player, and you want to align yourself with what's that you can all up. Otherwise, like hitting the gym. The gym, you level up. Add a little protein shake. Add a little diet. Be a vegan. Add something, and you like, damn, I feel way better after I ate kiwi, and then I went to the gym. I feel way better than when I ate apples and went to the, you know, switch something up, do something different, try something new. That's how you get this shit to really rock and roll. But man, it's your boy GLW, man. Hopefully this video resonated like a mug. And hopefully y'all just feeling that vibe. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like I said, people pleasing ain't total.